good morning, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us here today to talk about the Week of Valor and pre-celebrate Veterans Day coming up. So to start our program, the Sons of the American Revolution are going to present the colors.
Color guard halt. To the left, face.
Now invite Carolyn Dawson to lead us in singing our national anthem. Carolyn?
Present colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Shoulder color. Order color.
Thank you so much, Carolyn. You always do a great job. So we're here today to kick off the 9th Annual Mayor's Week of Valor and also talk about the 12th Annual Veterans Day Parade. This is a time to celebrate the brave men and women who have stepped forward to join our military and defend the United States of America, to keep us safe and to keep us free, to protect our Constitution. Now, this Week of Valor is one of my favorite times of the year. This year, it's even more poignant for me, having just lost my dad, George Fisher, a week ago today. Dad left the Air Force as a captain in 1956, U.S. Air Force jet pilot, and certainly always proud of his service. He once said, when he was asked by the media that why he served, he said, like everyone else around me at that time, we were just ready to go. So, it's hard for me. So when I became mayor, it was notable to me that there wasn't a Veterans Day parade. And I wondered, why was that the case? And it was particularly important to me. I was raised during the Vietnam era, and Vietnam vets in particular did not receive the kind of respect that they deserved when they came home from the war. So that was a large part of the reason that I started the Veterans Day Parade after I took office in 2011. When I say I started, I just said we need to get the Veterans Day Parade back. And everybody said, well, of course we need to get this parade back. And so we had tremendous community support for the Veterans Day Parade. And then as the success of the Veterans Day Parade became clear, it's like, well, why are we just having one day to celebrate our veterans? And I was at a mayor's meeting, I think U.S. Conference of Mayors meeting in one other city was talking about this multi-day celebration they had for veterans. And so we came home and talked about that. And then the Veterans Community Alliance of Louisville, VCAL, was in the process of forming. I said, well, let's work together and start this whole week. And that's what led to us starting this Week of Valor, recognizing that one day of service, obviously, one day of recognizing our veterans just isn't enough. So a lot of people have given a lot for this country over the years, and are still giving it today. Because active duty also is a big part of this week of celebration. They're not veterans yet, but they're out there paying their dues each and every day. So before we continue on here, let's just take a moment of silence in honor of all the veterans we have lost over the years. Thank you. So as I said, we restarted our annual Veterans Day Parade and created the Week of Valor to honor and celebrate all of our veterans, military families, and active duty service members for their service and sacrifice on behalf of our country. We owe them a debt that we can never fully repay, but I tell you what, we got to try. We certainly got to try with each fiber in our bodies. So I urge everybody across our community to please find some way to recognize, support, and honor our veterans here this month. And I'm excited this Week of Valor in 2022 was going to provide a lot of opportunities with over 20 events for our citizens to connect into, starting today, November 1st, and then running through November the 12th. These events include a variety of events, educational, patriotic, community, and civic activities, all focused on our city's deep appreciation and respect for the men and women of our U.S. Armed Forces. It takes a lot of people and a lot of partners to pull this off, so I want to thank all of the event sponsors and organizers representing governments, businesses, nonprofits, community groups, and others for their dedication and partnership. So let's talk about that. One of the first things that we did outside of the Week of Valor was really lean into veterans' homelessness. It's a shame in our country the amount of homelessness that we have. As the richest country on the face of the earth, it's doubly shameful that veterans would be without housing. So in 2014, when the White House announced that they were launching an initiative where every homeless veteran would have a housing voucher, we jumped right in. And we were the second city in the country to complete that mission in 2014. So that was led by the President, Barack Obama's wife, Michelle, at that time, and we were proud to sign up for that. We were proud to achieve that mission with lots of people. Louisville Metro Housing Authority, Family Health Centers, Volunteers of America, Robley Rex VA Homeless Program, all came together for us to accomplish that mission. And it's still in place. So please, if you know of any veteran that is without a home, without housing, they go to the front of the line, and we still have vouchers for them. So please contact us if you know of any veteran in that situation. Now, dedication and partnerships have also accelerated our work to make Louisville a destination city for veterans who may be separating from the military and looking to transition to the next stage of their careers. As we all know, veterans have a depth of skills and experiences that many other people do not have, so they bring a lot to the workforce. They bring a lot of entrepreneurship as well. Louisville has hundreds of veterans-owned businesses, and I urge you to support them always, but especially here during the National Veterans Small Business Week. I'm pleased to say that on our team here, we have around 5,000 employees at Louisville Metro Government. We have about 400 veterans on our Metro Government team. These are men and women who now serve as police officers, firefighters, other first responders, and they're all throughout our agency here and provide leadership in virtually every department that we have. Now, the dedication and partnership, that's also the spirit behind the Veterans Community Alliance of Louisville, affectionately known as VCAL. So to talk more about that, Dr. Anya Wong Ansert is here with us today, and she is the VCAL co-chair and has been instrumental in helping us design and execute the Week of Valor over the years. Doctor?
Hi, my name is Anya Juan Answer, and I am the civilian co-chair for the Veterans Community Alliance of Louisville, as well as the manager of our social media and marketing. In my daily role in the veteran space, I am the vice president of Veteran and Housing Services with Volunteers of America Mid-States. For the last 8 years that I've lived in Louisville, I've had the great honor of serving on VCAL, and I am truly inspired by the diverse group of agencies, nonprofits, for-profits, and veteran organizations that want to connect and promote a veteran-friendly Louisville. VCAL was born out of Leadership Louisville's Ignite Louisville program in 2014. Leadership Louisville is a wonderful partner and community leader, and I have had the privilege to be a part of the 2020 Ignite class, which some might say is the best class. Every year, the Ignite program has challenge groups, and in 2014, a group partnered with Volunteers of America Mid-States and 7 County Services to create VCAL, a group that creates opportunities for community engagement and collaboration in the veteran space. Today, nearly 170 organizations, agencies, and businesses are a part of the VCAL network, and we have the distinction of being fully endorsed and supported by the Mayor's Office. VCAL's mission is to create an integrated network of support for veterans and their families by coordinating services, resources, and initiatives to increase communication across organizational lines, enhance quality and delivery of service, and promote a veteran-friendly relation in Louisville. Our vision is for Louisville to be the most supportive and responsive community in the nation for veterans, with every veteran living in Louisville to have coordinated supports and access to service to ensure a optimal quality of life and quality of place. For the last 8 years, with the Mayor's commitment and support, VCAL has been able to achieve this. Thank you, Mayor Fisher.
Thank you, Anya. And I think that really shows the importance of like citizens stepping up for a program like Ignite, where oftentimes when you get folks involved, they're like, oh, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough this, enough that. Every citizen should help in some way. And the Ignite program, which you guys have done with the creation of VCAL and now scaling it up to this Week of Valor, is just a wonderful example of citizenship. So thank you guys here for all the wonderful work of VCAL and all the folks that have stepped up here with the Ignite program.
Mayor, we want to thank you as well and present you with a plaque for appreciative for all the support you've given us. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. Very nice. Okay. Thank you, man. That was unexpected. Well, that was certainly unexpected, but thank you very much. It's been an honor. Anytime you can support veterans, do it. Speaking of somebody that's been supporting the veterans, John Miles runs our Veterans Affairs Office for Metro Government, and if there's an opportunity to help a veteran any time of the day, he's there. John's an impressive guy, a veteran of the Army, and is always ready to serve. So please welcome John Miles.
Good morning, everyone. Mayor Fisher, distinguished guests, and everyone in attendance today. It is with great pleasure in welcoming you to our 2022 9th Annual Mayor's Week of Valor Press Conference. When I came back to work off military leave in 2014, one of the first things I took marvel at was the Mayor's Week of Valor and the schedule of events organized. Little did I know that one day I would be in this position to help organize its events. As its chairperson under the Veterans Community Alliance of Louisville, it is not only an honor of mine, but it's a passion, a deep passion. I'm proud and retired Army veteran of 30 years of service, so you see how this passion caught fire. I would like to take the time to recognize our Week of Valor Planning Committee and the Veteran Community Alliance of Louisville, who are here, members are here today. Thank you for your support and hard work towards this year's Week of Valor. Also, I would like to thank Mayor Fisher as well. Without your vision, passion, and support, this would never be possible. The Mayor's Week of Valor recognizes and showcases our many organizations across the Louisville metro community, and some outside the county, like Baptist Health LaGrange, Kentucky, and also the Veterans Club, who have Meet the Horses in Taylorsville, Kentucky. And we don't want to forget our good partner, James B. Bean, who has an event, recognition event in Claremont. And for the first year, we were able to loop in the Kentucky Department of Veteran Affairs, who held their event last weekend due to scheduling. They hosted their first 5K walk, run, and stroll. So you see, we're constantly changing things. We're constantly counties and organizations and companies are catching fire to the Week of Valor, and each year we are lucky, we are fortunate to create a more bigger, better, more diverse Week of Valor here in the city of Louisville. Your efforts made it possible for us to showcase over 20 events on the Mayor's Week of Valor schedule. All events organized are for veterans, their families, as well as the community, young and old. Everyone is included. I'm just going to name a few. I'm not going to go through the whole schedule, and then at the end, I'll let you know where you can find a complete schedule of events. We're going to start off today. After I leave here, I'll be heading down to the Veterans Club for the Department of Veteran Affairs Caregiver Support Health Fair. That's going to happen from 12 to 2 o'clock today at the Veterans Club located at 4218 Shepherdville Road. And then tonight, Team Red, White, and Blue will host their Casual Tuesday Ruck, which happens right at the tail end of the Big Four Bridge on the Indiana side. And that happens at 6:30 this evening. And then VA tomorrow, which is Wednesday, November 2nd, will host their SAVE program, their SAVE training, which is community training for suicide prevention. That's going to be at the Veterans Club as well, 4218 Shelbyville Road. And then, of course, this Saturday coming up, everybody anticipates it every year. They look forward to it every year. And we always turn out a large crowd because of the excitement that it builds is our 2022 Kentucky Veterans Parade and Celebration at Southeast Christian, and it starts at 11. And our dear friend Wayne Hediger is here today to talk about that. So I'm going to keep it moving. Flags for Vets. If you can't make it to the parade, Flags for Vets will be hosting their grave flag in ceremony there at Cave Cemetery at 11 o'clock Saturday. And then that night, University of Louisville will host their Salute the Service game at Cardinal Stadium, November 5th. Kickoff at 7:30 against James Madison. Ooh, I might have to be there. I'm a big Cardinal fan. Veterans Day observance at J-Town. And if you've been to the memorial there at J-Town, it's so breathtaking. I urge you to please go out and visit this, check out this observance. It's Sunday, November 6th at 4 o'clock at in J-Town, 10707 Taylorsville Road at the Veterans Memorial Park. That's going to happen Sunday. And then Be at Ease will host their fifth annual Dogs Helping Heroes, Monday, November 7th from 69 at Mile Wide Beer Company, 636 Barrett Avenue. Epilepsy Foundation of Kentucky, Anna, is back in action and hosting their 2022 Kentucky Veterans of the Year Awards Dinner at the Jeffersonian in J-Town at 10617 Taylorsville Road. I know you've missed it. I've missed it, and I look forward to them, to that program, after COVID program, and back to being face-to-face, and I look forward to it. That is an RSVP event because seating is limited, so please call Donald Bowe at 502-909-2023. A new event, Congressman Yarmouth's 15th and final community dialogue with African American veterans is November 10th, Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Again, RSVP because seating is limited. Call Congressman Yarmouth's office at 502-582-5129. And that's going to happen November 10th, Thursday, 8:30 to 10. There's an event that it's one of its kind. I've never seen it done before, and I look forward to it. The Kentucky Veteran Community Integration Coalition in partnership with Bellarmine University and the Office for Veterans will be hosting an open mic event there at Bellarmine University in the Hillary Room. That's going to happen Thursday, November 10th, 2022. Starts at 5:30. And if you are a veteran who would like to tell a story, would like to read a poem, or would like to display his art, please contact Lindsay Gargado at 502-272-7027. And then to round off the end of the week, Saturday, November 12th, the National Association of Black Veterans and the Rotary Club of Louisville Suburban will be hosting a ceremony honoring 500 Black military veterans at the Greenwood Cemetery this Saturday. Greenwood Cemetery is located at 4014 Hale Avenue. Again, if you would like to view a complete schedule of this year's Week of Valor, please visit us at www.louisvilleky.gov/valor. Or if you're a Facebooker, just visit us at Metro Veterans Facebook page or Veterans Community Alliance of Louisville Facebook page. And if you have any questions, just give me a call at 502-574-5748. Thank you so much. And back to you, Mayor.
All right, when in doubt, go old school. Just give John a call. We appreciate all your good work.
Thank you.
Okay, we talked about the parade before. Wayne Henninger is well known to the community with his Thunder Over the Louisville performance year after year. And then when we started this as well, we asked Wayne and his team if they would help us with the Veterans Day Parade. And before he even finished the sentence, or the question, he said, absolutely, what do we need to do? So, Wayne, we've appreciated all your help over the years. Please welcome Wayne Henninger.
Thank you. I was expecting you to give a little more detail of the who, what, and where, but it is this Saturday, and I think the biggest thing we've got to talk about this year, beyond what we've done in the past, when we were dealing with COVID over the last 2 years and did a reverse parade concept, that actually worked out terrific. But what we were really missing was the hands-on, one-on-one. So we've made a big push this year to come out, greet a vet, give him your thanks, and shake hands with history. There's a lot of elderly veterans that are going to be there, and I think it would be great to bring out the kids and let them shake hands with what few World War II veterans we still have with us that are going to be there. It's a big display this year. There's over 55 units. And exhibits to look over. I'm going to come right back when we were talking about honoring our vets. With what people don't realize, typically across the country, 1% of the population makes up the people that are watching over us, protecting us, and assuring us of our freedom. So please come out and say thank you. And spend a little time to get around and know some of these people and see the equipment from the past and some of the new stuff. Thank you, Mayor.
I did want to recognize Robert Coffey here from the Small Business Administration. We talked about the role that small veteran-owned small businesses played as well. So thank you for all the support that you give our community. Okay. Now a little special recognition here as well. We're joined this morning by Joanne Orr, retired Army Master Sergeant, and Michael Stalyanovich, retired Army First Sergeant. Joanne and Michael were selected as the Kentucky Veterans of the Year by the Epilepsy Foundation of Kentuckiana for exemplary service in the military and for being outstanding members of their community. They will be recognized at a special banquet on November the 9th, as John mentioned in his remarks. Both Joanne and Michael were also inducted a few months ago into the Kentucky Veterans Hall of Fame. So if you all would step forward here so we could recognize you. We're here with Joanne Orr, who is not just a retired Army Master Sergeant, but what she has done in the community for the Sickle Cell Foundation, for female veterans who are in transition and need. If there is a place to help, this woman is Exhibit A. And I really appreciate the wonderful work that you've done over the years for our community. So let's give it up for Master Sergeant Joanne Orr. Okay, so in closing, again, I urge everybody to please take part in the Week of Valor. to do a specific event, but anytime you have an opportunity to thank a veteran, please do so. And for folks in our public safety realm as well. Doesn't take any time, and just a little note of appreciation goes an awfully long way. We got a big week planned up, and we're here with VCAL, and we stretch these things. We call them a week, but they last a couple weeks. So that's fine. So please go to VCAL Louisville and check out all the details on that, and then we'll look forward to seeing everybody at several events throughout this week of Valor. Thank you all. God bless.